Hey guys, welcome to the vaultproscooters.com. Today we're watching another product overview, and this time we're looking at the Aztek Siren Deck. This deck right here is easily the most anticipated deck of 2018. This is every street rider's dream deck right here. This guy right now is one of a kind. It is the only deck on the market to be wider than 5.5 inches. And this thing is 6 inches wide. If you look at the head tube, it does have a similar style to the fountain deck, where the fountain deck came in and ended right here. This one just keeps going straight. Looks super cool. And then there's a cutout straight through the middle. This head tube is extruded. Looks really nice. And then there's a hole right in the middle. Looks really cool. It's a brace going through the middle. If you look at the bottom, it's all welded right here. Same little brace. It's all welded up against the sides and everything as well. Looking really cool. And then here it says Siren. That's the name of the deck. Looks really cool. And if you see here, the actual extruded part of the deck is fluted, so that's gonna save a little bit of weight. If you look here in the back, it does come with the axle, the spacers that you need, and it also does have Aztek's deck inserts. These things are really cool. They're rounded, so you get a little bit better grinding surface. If you look on the side, they're also rounded like that, so it gives a really nice look. And then the top is cut, so you can see the inserts really well. And if you look on this side, you can see the nut, it is a hex shape, so you only need one tool to take these things out. That's really cool. You grab your 6mm, throw it in there. You only need one tool to loosen this bad boy up. And there you go, just like that, the inserts come out. And here are the inserts, they're pretty cool. They are in the shape of a hex, so the nut goes straight in, super easy. Here are the bearing spacers, and then here's the MA axle that is included. And there you guys go. It comes with everything you need to get it rolling. And the inserts are really cool. It's gonna keep your dropouts from caving in, and it's also gonna feel a lot better for grinds. So that's really awesome. And if we take a look at this flex fender, Aztek does use high tensile steel for this guy, so it's like barely flexes. You don't even need a fender on this guy. It's really cool, and it is a 2-bolt system. Bolts are easy accessible on the back. And then there is a rubber in there, so that's to keep everything quiet. And this brake will fit up to 120mm wheels. So if you run 10s, you could slide this brake back and you'll get even more foot space. And this guy does have an 83-degree head tube angle, so that's really cool. Now with all that pretty much sums up the specs. So now let's grab our tape measure here and measure this guy out. Let's get some exact measurements going. So to the very back of the insert, not the little short part here, but at the very back of the round insert, it's just sitting at 23 inches, and it is 6 inches wide. And with this 23-inch long deck, you're sitting at, I want to say 16.25 inches of foot space. So that's really good. And since this guy is 6 inches wide and has fully squared back end, let's go ahead and measure the 5.0 room, because I know most people who are getting this deck are going to be street riders, and street riders do a lot of 5.0s. So you're sitting at 2 full inches of 5.0 space. That is insane. That's the best out of any deck. And you're also getting 2 inches of 50-50 room. So when you're locking those 50s with this guy, it's gonna be effortless. And right now this guy's coming in 2 different colors. There's this raw one. It's kind of like a dirty raw, like the actual raw material. And there's also a black one. And then with the black one, these little cuts around here are showing the raw material under. So you see the silver, it looks really nice. And just a quick heads up guys, this deck is 6 inches wide. There's only a few scooter grip tape companies making grip tape 6 inches wide, so be sure if you're buying this deck and you're gonna grip it, that you get grip tape that's actually 6 inches wide. And yeah guys, you guys are digging this thing. I know I am. This guy is a masterpiece when it comes to scootering. This is the widest scooter deck on the market, and it probably will be for quite some time. It's gonna take a lot for companies to even beat this deck. You know, I'm excited to see what comes in the future. This deck is hopefully leading the way for a lot of companies to make really awesome decks. And last but not least guys, this thing is huge, 6x23. Aztek has really worked to keep the weight down on this thing, so let's see exactly how much it weighs. Grab our scale here. Just throw this Siren on there. And there you guys go. It's coming in at 4 pounds, 3 ounces. And that's with the brake, all hardware, inserts, axles, spacers, everything you need to get this guy rolling. And that guys includes a product overview of the Aztek Siren Deck on the vaultproscooters.com.